Hello everybody, my name is Sky and I am gonna be doing a review on Lords of the Fallen. As a disclaimer, I have played the game for 46 hours. I have defeated every single boss and every single ending. With that saying, let us begin. First, what I don't like about the game. The parry mechanic. When you do a parry, you lose some health and it becomes withered health that you can take back like a blunt bomb mechanic after hitting an enemy. Why are you punishing me for doing something perfect? I do not understand. Another problem is too many enemies and too many useless enemies. There has been some times where there are so many enemies that it doesn't impact the area at all, and I just want to run through all the enemies. You need to have more unique enemies in each area for the player to actually be able to get motivated and kill them. One thing that I really hate is bosses become normal enemies after you defeat them. Why do you have this? It's supposed to be a boss, it's supposed to be unique, it's supposed to be only one time. Do not bring them as a normal enemy. You pay for this game 70 to 80 bucks and you don't have new enemies to show in each area. It's a bit pathetic. Please do not do this. If it is a boss, it's supposed to be only one type of enemy. Do not bring this boss as a normal enemy later in the game, please. Why do you have this? Now, invisible enemies with the blue thing. Why do I need to take out my lantern to defeat an enemy and make the other enemies invisible? Remove it, please. It's obnoxious. I don't want to do it. It's destroying it destroys the gameplay. Something else that I hate is the skeleton enemy that has a shotgun. Hello? He has a shotgun? Why he has a shotgun? That he can fire, by the way, he can fire six times, 6 to 7 times in a row. You are unable to move, you are unable to do anything. Why? Remove the shotgun, please. Keep the enemy, remove the shotgun, please. Optimization. This game was not ready to come out. Every single day, this game, from the moment it came out, it has at least 2 updates, 2 regular updates every single day, because they're patching things out. I play the game and my frames are going haywire. They go 0, they go 5, they go 30, they go 50, they go 60, they go back to 0. Fix your game before you release it out, please. Another problem is the lock-on. The lock-on system sometimes doesn't want to work on enemies. Sometimes it will work on the wrong enemies. Another problem is the wall hitboxes. Some enemies do not care about wall hitboxes because I am in the Umbral dimension and the enemies from the original dimension can go through it. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. Fix it, make them see, make them disappear. I don't know, but fix the wall hitboxes. I don't want a crossbow a bolt or an arrow or a fireball to come through the walls. It's not fun. Dogs with armor. Oh my god, I wanna break something. I wanna punch the guy who made those dogs with armor. Why do you have them in the game? Remove the armor completely. Number one thing that I hate about this game is crossbows. Do you guys know how crossbows actually work? You use one bolt, you pull the string up, it's loaded, it's ready to get fired. You pull the trigger, the bolt goes flying, and then you need to reload again, pull up the string, and then pull the trigger. Pretty much, you use one bolt, and then you reload again when you shoot. In this game, reloading doesn't exist. They reload once, sometimes they're able to fire twice and 3 times in a row without reloading the crossbows. And I was so pissed when I was watching this. I was like, how can you mess something so simple in a game? Do some research before you bring the idea on the table, please. Now, let's move to what I like in the game. I do like the gameplay, I do like how it feels. I don't really have too much complaint about that. The game overall is good. The game also looks good, okay? The graphics are nice, the areas look very nice, it has that dark fantasy that I enjoy. Enemies designs are pretty good. I think some of the enemy designs need to be changed depending on the area you are. The soul fray mechanic pretty much is you use your lantern and you take the soul out of the body, you hit their soul and you are able to do a lot of damage to them. I really like the soul fray mechanic. I also like the Bloodborne health mechanic. It's a very nice addition to the whole Dark Souls genre. It's very good. Some bosses fights are good, but not all of them. The king, for some reason I enjoyed him. The lightsaber girl, I think is the second boss fight was good. And also again is the lightsaber girl, but in her umbral form. It was actually a good boss fight. I really liked the red giant. It had a lot of mechanics that you need to learn. For some reason I also like that. The Light Reaper was okay. It wasn't good, but it was okay of a boss. Now let's move to the next thing that I liked was the camouflage enemy that appears as an item. So if you picked that item up, a giant moth is going to come at you and eat you pretty much, and transfer you into the umbral dimension, which is good. It can be a bit frustrating, but if you take your time and look at the items, you are able to see that this item tails is moving way crazier, so you can tell that this is the enemy, so it wasn't a big problem. Without that saying, the game is a 6 out of 10. They need to do some research on how to use crossbows. They need to fix the optimization. They need to remove some stuff. They need to fix some hitboxes. They need to fix the lock-on system. And they need to do more testing before they release a game that costs 70 to 80 bucks. So please, whoever's watching this, especially if you are a game developer, test your games before you release them. Thank you.